Tayo na magkaisa, ipadama ang suporta nitong liga, liga na pangmasahan.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Makapagbigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Sa Visaya, sa Mindanao, handa ka na bang sumigaw?
It's been a thrilling night of action here at the Paco Arena as the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup continues with the last game of our triple header this hot Tuesday evening. And now a couple of winning teams take to the court with, of course, the San Juan Kings go for gold going up against the San Pedro Pablo Escobets, a couple of teams above 500 and each trying to keep moving forward. San Juan Kings trying to keep up with the league leaders and the San Pedro Pablo Escobets trying to catch up. Mabuhay Pilipinas and welcome to the continuing coverage of the Pilipinas Super League. I'm Bill Velasco, joined at courtside once again by Melo Navarro. Good evening, Melo. Long time no see.
Good evening, Bill. Nakakita na tayo, no? Dalawang umaatikabong aksyon yung nauna dito, and we expect nothing less from this matchup against San Juan and San Pedro.
All right, let's place our lead characters via the updated team standings. And as you will see, San Juan, with that one lone mark just a few minutes ago, Nueva Ecija protecting that 13-1 record. Of course, the only defeat coming at the hands of Binyan. And somewhere towards the middle of the pack, you have San Pedro trying to climb up fast. Let's check out the previous game of the San Pedro Pablo Escobets. It was a tight win versus Juan Munti.
That game was back and forth. And itong ang Juan Munti was still leading at the start of the fourth, but San Pedro took that lead in the 4:25 mark of the game, and they never looked back after that. It's because of their fast break points. They had 22 fast break points against the 7 of Juan Munti.
All right, and Chris Javier was the magic card that was drawn in that game. And, you know, a lot of new names coming up here.
Chris Javier played a solid game that time. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 out of 12 shooting from the field. And he also made 2 3-pointers. Most importantly, he made those baskets at a crucial part of the game where they were trying to pull away from their opponent.
All right, quickly now, let's look at the other side of the floor, and the San Juan Kings go for gold. And as we mentioned, them sporting a, you know, very impressive 10-1 record with that big win over Strong Group Athletics. This was a close game in the first half, pero unti-unting nangangalabaw na itong San Juan Kings at minamama na nila itong SGA Blazers.
That's true. It was a highly anticipated matchup, but yun nga, in the second half, itong San Juan just turned up the heat. No? They turned up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, and yung SGA was caught off guard. And looking at the numbers of that game, talagang naging crucial doon yung second chance opportunities. Yes. San Juan had 17 and SGA only had 9 despite them being the taller team.
On your screens now, Dex Marquez, who was one of the heroes, and unlikely hero. Sa dami ng magagaling na manlalaro ng San Juan Kings go for gold, Dex Marquez got his in the last game.
He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. It was not an easy thing to do against the tall players of SGA, but Dexter Marquez just showing his experience that time.
All right, meanwhile, completing our team once again, the hardworking, doing triple overtime, Jess Constantino. Jess?
Hi, Bill and Melo. Coming from a 2-game winning streak, itong San Pedro Pablo Escobet knows that this is going to be a tough game for them playing against the San Juan Kings. Kaya ang focus daw nila during their practice ay yung kanilang depensa dahil lahat nga daw ng players ay talagang kailangang bantayan. Unfortunately for the Pablo Escobets, Daryl Carangian won't be playing in today's game. For the San Juan Kings naman, the team is coming from a 3-day team building in Baguio to experience the cold breeze and to strengthen the team's camaraderie. In Baguio nga daw, nagkaroon din ng one-on-one itong each player with Senator Jingoy Estrada to make sure na may alignment ang team about the mission ng San Juan Kings in all of their tournaments. So this is our main game today. Kaya Angie Pere, who are our starters?
You'll be catching another action-packed ball game here at the Paco Arena in the city of Manila for the 2024 PSL Super League President's Cup. Our main game for today is San Pedro versus San Juan. Let us now meet the starters of both teams, beginning with your San Pedro Pablo Escobets. At 2 guard number 5, Marlon Monte. At point guard number 18, Andoy Estrella. At center number 19, Jomar Santos. Small forward number 21, Janus Lozada. And the other forward number 40, Felix Apreco. Head coach of the Pablo Escobets is Nel Parado. Assistant coaches, EJ Devesa, Pot Castañeda, Kevin Parado, June Lauchenko, Philip Salonga, and Anthony Batalla. Team manager is Serafin Matias Jr. Team owners are Pau Emilio and James Mark Malyari. And now let us welcome the starting unit for your San Juan Kings. Call for goal. At power forward number 2, Michael Calisan. At shooting guard number 11, John Galinato. At point guard number 12, Marvin Taiwan. The man in the middle, number 15, Arvin Gamboa. And at small forward number 16, Zach Wong. Leading the San Juan Kings go for gold is Senator Jingoy Estrada. Assistant coaches, Yon Garcia and Nani Epontolan. Team consultants are Philip.
All right, some changes in the starting lineup of the San Juan Kings. Zach Wang, normally coming off the bench, has been inserted into the starting 5.
Zach Wang, one of the energy guys of San Juan, has earned his spot in the starting roster of his team. And interestingly, they went to Baguio for a team building, some sort of an alignment to their goals. So makikita natin siguro ngayon dito, more motivated itong San Juan.
At nakapagpahinga, no? More importantly, it's very rare that you get that opportunity in the middle of the season.
Yes.
Ang tanong ko lang dyan, bakit hindi tayo kasama? Kidding aside, this is a very important game for these two teams. First possession gets in the hands of the San Pablo Escobets. San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Magkatabi naman yun.
Oo. But you see there, a great box out mula dito kay Michael Calisaan, who had a monster game last time around. He had 13 points and 6 rebounds to help his team win.
Not a size on the floor for San Juan. A lot of athletic ability also. Taiwan trying to find an opening. Wang takes it strong, has it poked loose from behind. Losada looking downstairs. Baseline shot to him. Estrella, one of the key guards in this lineup, steps away from the roll and instead fires one, misses it. Ito na, matakbo na, Galinato hands it over. Sayang.
Oh, and although San Juan missed that shot, yan pa ring transition offense is one of their strengths. And if you're San Pedro right now, if you want to have a chance of winning this ball game,
yes,
kailangan maunahan mo talaga sa takbuhan itong San Juan.
You don't want the Kings to get momentum going because they're virtually unstoppable. Australia looking downstairs again. Walang pumoposte. So, ito na. Quick turnaround is an air ball. Apreco there to clean up the mess.
On the other side, for San Juan, you gotta pay more attention to Felix Apreco.
Oo.
He's one of the leading rebounders here in the PSL.
Yan ang hanap buhay niya. Yan ang ulam niya palagi. Rebound. Spin move. No basket. Put back doesn't go either.
So far, itong San Pedro standing their own against this tall lineup of San Juan.
Yeah, San Juan is one of those teams that will eventually wear you down. 2-0. 2 minutes have already gone by. Long three-pointer hits iron. Wang recovers. Hindi pa masyado nakakapag-set up yung San Juan eh. They're just basically taking what the defense gives them. have not found the range in this gym. They're used to playing at home.
Oh, this is not the San Juan we're accustomed to. Normally, they would play methodical basketball,
Yeah.
but yun nga, right now, so far, sinasabayan nila yung pace nitong San Pedro.
San Juan's only loss coming in Caloocan, so we can say that, you know, they're undefeated at home, but they are not at home today. Galinato missing, but Wang, as you said, providing energy.
And Janus Losada is gonna have a long night
Oh, no.
boxing out itong si Zach Wang.
Preco, not really the most offensive player. Santos puts it on the floor, spins into trouble, kicks it back out. Shot clock at 4. Ito, nagkakahawakan na sa ilalim. Let's see who it's against.
Looks like the foul has been called on Felix Aprecu as he was jockeying for position. He was caught holding yung kanyang defender.
Yan ang mahirap pag hindi ka marunong manggulang at natututo kang manggulang, nauhuli ka ng referee. Yung mga sanay na, hindi nakikita eh. Great first step here, leaves Wang open in the corner. In and out. Kings lost the rebound. The Escobets fire a long one. Nobody hitting anything from long distance. There's going to be a foul on the putback.
And that's something San Juan needs to adjust on early in this game. They're being out-hustled so far by this team.
Monte will go to the free throw line for 2. By the way, if you are watching us, it's because we are live on IBC 13 Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, Bola.tv, and of course the Filipina Super League and Facebook and YouTube pages. Three to 2. 6.5 minutes, give or take. Lucky bounce on the second free throw.
So far, San Juan right now, they're trying to slow things down here. This is their strength.
Yes.
Half-court offense, especially itong horn set.
And run off the turnovers. Taiwan looking for some post action, doesn't get it. Wang really tirelessly working off screens there. Shot clock at 2 seconds. They have to fire this one. It goes in.
It was a bailout three-pointer para dito sa San Juan. That offense of them really not going anywhere. Luckily, kung si Taiwan was there to bail them out.
San Juan jumps ahead by 1. Apreco nowhere to go. We told you he wasn't really an offensive creator. So far, the rebounding battle has been somewhat even, which should be a surprise for San Juan.
Oh, San Juan only leading by 1 in that department, 7-6. You gotta give credit to the white shirts, for really battling it out.
You know, the Pablo Escobets had an up and down, first how many games, and then they've won 2 in a row, so they want to build on that. And as we said, if you win, 9 games, you're sure to make the playoffs. But they're already knocking on the door.
But this is not a good sign for them. The outside shot starting to fall for San Juan, and Galinato, certainly that guy could really shoot it from that range.
A lot of firepower on this team. Apreco, undercut. Taas kasi tumalon.
Oh. And you would see the upper body strength, no? Yung mga ganong off-balance, kung iba-iba yan, tumba na.
Yeah. And we spoke about Dexter Marquez early on, and he comes in quickly. Samantalang si Javier naman ang pumasok para sa San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Early in the game, low scoring affair. Almost halfway through the first quarter. 8-4 pa lang ang ating tala. San Juan trying to push it up. Taiwan, no look pass.
And that is where San Juan is deadliest. When they're able to run that transition, nobody there able to check tong si Galinato.
You have Galinato on one side, you have Wang on the other. Kailangan makipagsabayan ka talaga. You've got a pair of greyhounds there. Ito, medyo nangangapa ngayon ng Pablo Escobets. There's going to be a holding foul.
Oh, looks like they upgraded it
Yeah.
to an unsportsmanlike foul. Because the offense had a wide Open lane there.
Yes. So Australia, the guilty party there. Watch this.
He tried to split that ball screen, but the hands of Taiwan was there, and ayun. Klarong-klaro because Dexter, my guess, was already ahead of the
Yeah.
pack.
So it was a tripping foul, upgraded. So it'll be it should be a technical, right?
I think it falls under the criteria of unsportsmanlike fouls if, because they were trying to stop the progress of the transition.
Yeah. So they're reviewing it now, and if it is an unsportsmanlike foul, it's going to be 2 free throws and possession.
No, mabigat to, no? This could be...
And he's going to have to sit out 3 minutes. 3 playing minutes.
And it could be a momentum shifter para dito sa San Juan.
Tama. They're already up by 6. So the refs clarifying the call. So is he going out or not? All right, so anyway, the score is 11-4 so far. Could be 12-4. Makes both. So he stays on the floor.
Yeah.
Twelve to 4, 8-point lead by San Juan. All of a sudden, San Pedro is going cold. San Juan gets the ball back. Eto, 10 na ang lamang ng San Juan. Kailangan ng Pablo Escobets na tumawag ng isang timeout. Magbabalik ang inyong Pilipinas Super League.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Healthy crowd here at the Paco Arena. Third game of our triple header. That last game was a heart stopper between Nueva Ecija and, of course, the Strong Group Athletics Blazers. And Commissioner Alan Kaidik is in the building. Hindi naman ikaw yung tinetext na, no? Happy Valentine's Day daw. 14-4. It's also Ash Wednesday, by the way. So, San Pedro Pablo Escobets looking for somebody to jumpstart their offense. Taking quite a bit of time to set up. Parang nangangapa sila. Shot clock down to 3 seconds. They force it up. It goes in.
And literally bullying his way in was Monte against the defense of Galinato.
One of those players who would run through a brick wall for you. San Juan. Galinato kicks it out. Casual three-pointer. Taken away by Apreco. Oh, he really gets up there. Under 4 minutes to go, first quarter. The Escobets suddenly stone cold after scoring the first points of the quarter. Fall away catches nothing but iron.
And I love the action between Zach Wang and Felix Apreco.
Oh.
They're really going after those loose balls.
Wang will get a well-deserved rest now. You gotta love the attitude this kid has. Bad inbound pass. That's gonna be a turnover. Ito parang natataranta na kinakabahan itong San Pedro Pablo Escobets.
Because San Juan is putting a lot of pressure, especially on the passing lanes. Kaya naman nadi-disrupt yung flow itong San Pedro. San
Juan, meanwhile, in the very capable hands of Taiwan. The Escobets, one-on-one action, getting themselves into trouble. Eto, off to the races, but lost the handle. Minsan kasi inisip ng player, i-shoot na niya, hindi pa niya hawak yung bola eh. Another underrated player to si Wamar.
He's the leader of this team in the Orlan Wamar. At any given moment can really explode.
Oh yeah. Soberano will also check in. But they are stacked at the guard position.
I know, and even on the front line, ito naman si Javillonar, another player who's very aggressive.
Couple of subs on the part of the San Pedro Pablo Escobets. The San Juan Kings go for gold, enjoying an 8-point lead. 3:02 to go, first quarter. Each team with 3 fouls so far. They spray out, and San Juan settles down. Shot clock at 8. 3-point shot is off the mark. Kakatulakan, medyo nahihirapan na yung Escobets ngayon kasi ang lalaki ng player na San Juan bigla.
And not only they're big, but they're agile. Kung saan ang gagaling itong sila Javillonar, the likes of Zach Wang.
Yeah. They stack it up to get a safe inbound. Marquez to Soberano. Try the pick and roll, but they go outside instead. Wamar, long 3. Yes!
Just like that, Orlan Wamar knocking down his first 3-pointer. It was made possible because of that ball screen action nitong si AC Soberano.
17-6 already. The Pablo Escobets now starving for points. Off-balance jumper is all they could manage. And the Kings pushing the tempo. Ayun. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. And the refs are going to review this one.
If it is, then it's going to be big dahil mukhang si Apreco ang involved doon.
So let's head back to the viewing screen. Baka napikon lang siya. Let's take another look at it.
He was trying to stop. Ayun, nagkaroon ng ano eh. There was a lot of contact as itong si Javillonar was trying to go for that rim run.
And Apreco just happened to elbow him in the head. You know, and you know, anytime it's above the shoulders, the refs have to call something.
And you do not want to be Felix Apreco right now. Yung nagpapalitang tao sa'yo, no? Pareho ang intensity, parehong aggressors.
Okay. He's going to have to sit out 3 basketball minutes, which will put him past the start of the next quarter. And they need him at this point.
Right now, the rebounding battle is at 12-9 in favor of San Juan.
Yun.
So, tingnan natin kung itong pagkakaupo ni Felix will have a huge impact in that department.
Ball stays with the Kings, 12-point lead now.
This is another angle of that action between these two guys.
It was a forearm.
Oh.
I stand corrected. It was not an elbow. They try yung nakaw na play, ano?
It was well checked dahil nag-switch dun sa back pick.
Tama. Approaching the last 2 minutes of the first period. Nag-blanco bigla ang opensa nitong San Pedro Pablo Escobets. They need some firepower. But the question is, where is it going to come from? Enrique with his first points.
And the rare miscommunication mula dito sa San Juan. Dexter Marquez wanting to go for that quick inbound, but si Orlan Wamar naman was heading back to approach the ball.
Tama. Opportunity here for San Pedro to get closer. Very cautious basketball now by the San Pedro Escobetes, and they lose the ball. Solo play, left-handed layup.
That was an impressive move mula dito kay Malone. So he was going downhill.
And tanong dyan, saan yung depensa?
Oo.
20-8. So far, the lead has been yo-yoing between 10 and 12, but the Pablo Escobetes have to do something about it. This will help.
And so far, itong si Derrigue providing the much-needed points para sa kanyang koponan. Already has 5 points in this game.
Just came off the bench a minute and a half ago. San Juan will get a second crack at it. Action inside the paint. Villunar finally breaks the ice for
And
himself.
that's great footwork for
Yes.
him, showing us that he has those moves.
22-11. So let's see what the call is. It's a technical.
A technical foul was called for improper bench decorum.
Okay, that usually means complaining too much.
Oo. Because I think it was on the last move of Pau. They were
Yeah.
asking for a traveling call.
True. At any rate, the San Pedro Pablo Escobetes are in the penalty. The San Juan Kings go for gold, not yet. And that's going to hurt. So they're trying to catch up. Yun, medyo mas malumanay na ngayon yung pakikipag-usap ni Coach.
So it wasn't called on him. It was someone from the bench.
Yes, oo. Open three. The Escobetes trying to get contact more than the shot.
And on that sequence, the much smaller Homo getting the better of AC Soberano. Nakakuha na, naisahan niya sa
Oo.
pestuhan eh.
Ngayon, penalty na rin ng San Juan. Only 34.9 seconds remaining, however. Yung kailangan pa naman ng free throw ngayon. (23-12). Wamar. Offensive foul there. Medyo nagkakabanggaan sila ni Homo. Napalakas yung tulak niya.
And itong si Homo is known to be a pesky defender in that time. He got into the head. Itong si Orlan Wamar. He was the first one to bump itong si Orlan.
I love how polite you are using pesky. Ba? Your parents raised you well. Could be the last shot of the quarter. Escape act too deep underneath. Ito. San Juan can take the last say. Great change of pace. Handoff. Block shot. Final seconds. Long three. So the score stays as is. The San Juan Kings go for gold with a healthy 23-12 lead over the San Pedro Pablo Escobetes. We'll be back with our second quarter. This is the PSL.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Bulaklak para sa inyo. So palakpakan naman tayo dyan, mga ka-PSL. Ayun. Siyempre, mga brusko lang yan tignan, pero may mga puso din yan. May pakis pa itong si Pari sa kanyang asawa. And siyempre, hindi natin tatapusin doon ang hindi nakakausap ang isa sa kanila. So dito tayo sa asawa ni Sir Pari Liagas. So ma'am, any short message lang po para sa asawa nyo, sa team and sa PSL po?
Well, we don't really celebrate Valentine's, since in our religion we don't celebrate Valentine's kasi every day for us is Valentine's. So, I wish the team good luck. Syempre, especially to my husband, Paris.
Ayun, every day for us is Valentine's. Very well said. So maraming salamat po and magbabalik po ang PSL.
So, may pakilig pa tayo ngayon.
Oh, I never knew that Pari has that romantic side in him.
Ewan ko kayo, magkakampi nung araw eh. 23-12. He has yet to see action. We start the second quarter and look at those numbers.
Field goal shooting natin 23% for San Pedro and 38% for San Juan. Not really, hindi ko masasabing magandang shooting clip for San Juan, but it's just not better for San Pedro.
But volume-wise, San Juan is doing better.
Yeah.
Firing away from long range. A lot of bodies banging under the basket. My guess may be the guilty party. Early foul for the Kings. Now, is San Pedro the type of team that can make runs at San Juan here?
Well, in most parts of the tournament, pinakita nila sa atin that they're capable. But yun nga ngayon, the big question is, can they do that against a strong team? Itong ang San Juan.
At medyo hirap sila sa rebound, no?
Oo eh.
Taiwan with a rare error. Luckily, Marquez was there to pick up the garbage. 25-12. Now, this is the point in the game where San Juan can blow them away. Little teardrop.
Nobody there to help on the baseline.
Huge screen there, and somebody's on the deck for Pedro Pablo Escobets, holding on to his back.
And it happened right in front of us. Ano, itong si Pao Villinar setting that back pick.
And Homo holding on to his lower back, breathing hard, unable to get up on his own power so far.
That's the importance of communication on the defensive end. There are nobody there telling Homo about that
Watch
coming
this.
screen.
He's backpedaling. Bam.
Sakit nun.
Oo. No foul called though. It was a legitimate screen, 28-14. Got blindsided. When he gets back up and he seems to be okay. But you can tell that there will be payback. Ito ang San Pedro Pablo Escobets nangangapa para sa puntos. And they seem to be settling for the easy shot, not necessarily the best one. Homo stop cold. Wamar wraparound pass, unexpected. Ito, fast break naman. Awkward play results in a foul on San Juan.
So far, we're going up and down basketball right now.
Pero hindi gumagalaw ang score.
Oo eh. Look at the display. Chris Xavier. Rarely do you see him be creative with his shots. Pero importante doon, he was able to get a foul and he has a trip to the free throw line.
Australia checks back in for the Escobets. So, nahihirapan sa free throw. Parang may iniinda sa balikat. Gets a second. 28-15 now. Almost 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Wamar goes downstairs. Ball got trapped, but they get second servings. Hindi muna umikot yung bola eh. That's traveling.
That time around, hindi na nakalusot itong si Pao Villinar. That was one of the case again na wala pa yung bola. Marami nang gustong gawin eh.
Oo eh. naitira na, hindi pa hawak yung bola. And Apreco finally gets to come back in. Let's see if things will change for the Pablo Escobets, who have yet to find their offensive identity in this game. Apreco kicking it out, trying to play decoy. Alam kasi ng tao na hindi siya scorer.
Oo.
Ito ang problema ng Escobetes, yung rebound.
San Juan limiting them to just one shot per possession.
Going inside, Marquez. Alam niya kaya niya si Apreco eh.
And he knows that Felix Apreco already has 2 fouls.
Yes,
Kaya naman alam niyang mag-iingat eh.
The lead is now 17. Tough decision. Do I face up? Do I spin? Do I back down?
And that's a good help mula kay Dexter Marquez on that baseline spin.
Marquez has been everywhere. He's really contributing a lot, even the things you don't see on the stat sheet.
3 points na lang ang kulang kay Dexter eh.
Oo nga. Hintayin ka lang. Hang time. Ooh.
What a move mula dito kay Malonzo.
You could have clocked how long he was in the air. 34-15. We were telling you this is the point in the game where San Juan can blow San Pedro out. And they're almost there. It's 19. Apreco forced to create. No coordination so far on the Escobet side. Luckily, there's a foul on one of the Kings.
And both of them on the floor, both of them holding on to something. Itong si Felix, nakahawak doon sa may bandang siko niya.
Medyo mahirapang bumangon itong mga to bukas na umaga.
On the floor right now is Pau Havillonar.
He's been in the thick of a lot of extracurricular action here. There's the first attempt. Ito, nagkakatulakan eh.
There was a push downstairs and
it was more on the second attempt or on the rebound playing. Lumipad si Apreco. Not in the direction he intended to go. So the pushing foul will be called.
Foul is going to be on Pau Havillonar, but looks like there's tama ba, parang may gas-gas yun sa siko itong si Felix.
19-point lead. 3 fouls already on San Juan. San Pedro still clean. Under 6 minutes to go. No need for medical attention. And the matchup continues. Shot clock down to 9. Australia trying to create. Somebody's got to be open. If there was a double team, Australia hurriedly picks up the ball. Apreco put it down, made the mistake. And San Juan is off to the races.
And every time you give San Juan a chance to run, that's an automatic basket.
(36-15), and the San Pedro Pablo Escobets drastically need to stop the bleeding. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
So Apreco's wound has been attended to. They're down by 21 points. However, what would be the game plan? Let's take another look at this. What would be the game plan for the Escobets to come back in this game?
Well, for one, they need to control the rebounding battle dahil nga itong San Juan already has 11 second chance points.
Ouch.
That is big. And another thing, they need to manage their turnovers. And San Juan as well already has 12 points of turnovers.
And that's a lot. And we're not even halfway through the second quarter. As I said, maybe this bit of execution, they're getting the shots, they're getting the looks, they're just not finishing. And San Juan quickly, great defensive stop there.
Couldn't complete the finish was Barry Liagas.
Yun eh. Best friend mo.
Dumulas dun sa bulaklak eh.
Oo eh. Sagabal talaga yung Valentine's na yan, ano? Just kidding. It was touched by one of the players of the Pablo Escobets. They're down 21. Again, still plenty of time. It's only the second quarter, but it could also get worse.
And it will really get worse if those shots continue to fall para sa San Juan. Mojica draining another three-pointer.
They have to do something. I'm talking about the San Pedro Pablo Escobets bounce pass inside Llagas, chipping in. Pero yung depensa ang problema.
Oo eh. They could not make stops. Talking about San Pedro.
Marquez lobs it inside. Ayun, ang daming pumupulot eh.
Oh, and even the breaks of the game going to the side of San Juan. Mojica scoring his 5th point in the game.
Lahat ng pinapasok ng San Juan, nakakaambag eh. Samantalang nangangapa naman itong San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Wamar. Nope.
That is already 15 second chance points for the Kings.
That is what is killing the Escobets. They're trying to get fouls here. Ubalde, Miranda, and Hernandez will come in for San Juan Kings go for gold.
Take a look at this.
And the flex.
Yun
Double
eh,
bicep pose. (43-17). So much effort for the Escobets to get a decent shot, and that one was snuffed out cold. San Juan accelerating. Short jumper in and out. The Escobets trying to do the same.
And the good thing about Monte, he just keeps on attacking that defense, making something happen for the team.
Lead is still 43-19, 24 points. Ow. Ito. Nakakarami ng block shots pero nakakarami din ng tira ang San Juan.
Oo.
Escobets being forced to run. So far it's working.
And that is only their 3rd fast break point here in this game.
Yun ang isang problema. But first they need to get a stop, then box out and secure the rebound. Panganiban. So smooth.
And you mentioned earlier, lahat ng ipinasok talagang really contributing.
Walang tapon eh. Estrella trying his luck also. Ayun, rebound oh. Sinasabi natin. It stays with the San Juan Kings go for gold. 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining.
And I like the activity nitong si Ubalde earlier.
Yeah.
He got a block. Ngayon naman doing rim run duties.
They're up by 25 but putting in the effort to keep adding to their totals. Deep inside.
And that is team game for you. That's our assist number 11 for the Kings.
More importantly, they're up by 27 points. Lucky break for the Pablo Escobets.
Ito yung drop pass earlier to Mojica, scoring his 7th point for this evening.
And he's only been on the floor a couple of minutes.
Already has 7 points. 3 minutes pa lang ang nilalaro.
Come on. Under 2 minutes to go before halftime. Heavy traffic, and it's not even EDSA. A minute and a half remaining. The Escobetes are hoping that their luck will change in the second half. They're staying within 25 points or so, but malayo pa rin yun eh.
If you're playing a strong team,
Oh yeah,
that would feel like a huge mountain to climb.
true. And that is what is facing them going into the second half. Hernandez gets the ball back. Shot clock at 5. Nifty little almost Euro step.
Oo, parang semi-Pinoy step. Inangat yung bola.
In other words, nilansi yung depensa Estrella. Drop step into trouble. They kick it out. Not really Llagas' shot. Ubalde setting an inadvertent screen. Waiting outside.
And you would see there, no, Senator Jingo Estrada urging Ubalde to take that
Oo.
shot because he was wide open.
Oh, nahiya pa eh. But there are players like that. 50-23. And there are coaches who will say, you know, don't do it if you don't do it in practice. Turnover. Miranda. Easy lay-in.
Once again, creating a turnover is San Juan Kings and scoring easy basket on the other end.
Apreco is fouled on his way to the bucket. Will it count? So it counts. And bonus charity for Felix Apreco. You know, I've said this before, every team should have one. Oh, they're giving him 2 free throws, so it wasn't counted. No continuation.
Oh, there's been some confusion here. Counted yung
So
basket.
it was counted.
Oh.
Buti na lang na-shoot yung free throw. 52-26. San Juan has doubled the output of San Pedro. Well, let's change that. 28-point lead for San Juan Kings. Go for gold going into halftime. Here is our super move of the game brought to you by Dumper Party List.
It was this move
Yun.
earlier. Semi-Pinoy step, evading 2 defenders. Nasa kanan eh. Kinuha pa on the other end.
Tama. At muli ang ating score, 54-26. Makakabalik pa ba ang San Pedro Pablo Escobetes sa larong ito? Abangan.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed, of course, and I hope you keep on watching. Lagi kayo manood ng Ito ang Kongreso para malaman ninyo kung ano po nangyayari sa ating bansa at para malaman nyo kung anong ginagawa ng inyong mga congressman at ng mga senador. Maraming salamat.
Ito ang Kongreso, Sunday, 10 a.m. on IBC 13.
Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup 2024 Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
Nepes wanting the ball back. He will not get it. Tried to give him a preemptive foul. 2-on-1 fast break. Medyo nagkagulo, pero pasok pa rin. Tabla na. 67 all. The City Stars need a timeout to calm down. But how do you stay calm when the house is on fire? We'll be back.
At number 9.
They're unable to assert themselves on defense. Alley-oop.
showtime para dito sa Kings, and that's something that's unforgivable para dito sa SGA.
Top 8.
Oh, what a great pass there. Alcobert on that alley-oop from Levy de la Cruz.
Making it on 7th.
For Caloocan, and Manila needs to score here. And they do. Nice feed by De La Cruz.
De La Cruz, even when he is not scoring, has been facilitating for his team.
Sliding into number 6.
There's a pick and roll. Marquez bothered and fouled, but makes it anyway.
And that's the height disadvantage that we mentioned. Nobody there to provide help. That last line of defense that normally Allen Liwag provides, or possibly
Through at number 5.
Novaliches, after being down 10-0, they have cut this lead down to 4. Kurt, the spin! Oh, what a move! Galing kay Kurt Lohera.
Oh, just running rings literally over Deo Tibajo in that play.
Cracking into the top 4.
His way inside and scores off the window.
That was a sweet move right there for Itchy Altamirano, using the spin cycle on that.
Podium time at number 3.
Forward pass, Mike Wico against 3 white jerseys.
No
problem.
Grabe, ha? Against 3. The confidence of Wico just curling.
At number 2.
Turn the ball over on Dua with a slam.
Wico doing it on the break, flushing it down with 2 hands.
And you know the players of SGA are expecting a dunk.
And the top play of the week.
Gravella with a slam. Big dunk there by Gravella to extend the lead back to 11 points, 80-69.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
Ito po ay si Aludo Rota Chuseco, Undersecretary of the Department of Finance. Nais ko po kayong anyayahan na manood ng Cabinet at Work at IBC every Monday at 4 p.m.
Please watch Cabinet at Work every Monday at 4 p.m. IBC 13.
Watch Cabinet at Work every Monday at 4 p.m. on IBC.
Cabinet at Work, tuwing Lunes, ika-4 ng hapon sa IBC 13.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Robert Borge mula sa Climate Change Commission, the Vice Chairperson and the Executive Director. Manugod ko po kayong inaanyayahan na manood po ng Cabinet at Work dito lamang po sa IBC 13 kada Lunes alas 4 ho ng hapon. Manalaman po ninyo hindi lang ang mga programa ng ating pamahalaan, pero ano pa ang dapat natin gawin para tayo magbayanihan, para tayo maging isang bagong bansang matatag. So samahan niyo po ang IBC 13, samahan niyo rin kami. Sana po ay magkita-kita tayo again dito lang sa IBC 13 Mondays at 4 p.m. Cabinet at Work.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Top Cop Gentlemen's Grooming, Prepare for Battle, Your Healthy Life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
All right, our score is 26-54. The San Pedro Pablo Escobets in a very deep hole. The San Juan Kings go for goal, doing all the digging. Partner, take us through the first half.
Well, it was the defense of San Juan that really spelled the difference in this ball game. They held down San Pedro to just 12 points in the first and 14 in the second. It was also their bench who did all the damage. 42 bench points for San Juan compared to the 15 of San Pedro.
That explains the sudden takeoff dahil hirap din ng San Juan nung umpisa, no? Nung first quarter.
Well, itong ang bench ng San Juan was able to respond to the challenge of the coaching staff. No? Talagang they stepped up the intensity. Let's take a look at the numbers.
Oh my goodness.
3-point shooting, 1 out of 13 for San Pedro and 6 out of 14 for San Juan. In the rebounding battle, they are up by 8 points in the paint as well, being lorded over by the Kings, 32-14. And earlier I mentioned, yeah, the bench points. Talagang everybody who's been inserted in the game has contributed for Senator Jingo Estrada.
And we are going to take a look at the leading scorers. It won't be a pretty picture on the part of the San Pedro Pablo Escobets. They needed this game, or they need this game, to improve their chances of being sure of making it to the next round, although we think that they're more or less safe. But let's see.
It was a balanced attack for the Kings. Mojica with 7. He only played a few minutes, pero contributing already for his team. Maiquez with 6. Malonzo with 6 as well. Panganiban with 5. It was Pari Liagas leading the way for San Pedro with 6. Apreco with 5. Derrigue with 5 as well. And Monte, surprisingly, only has 4. No? He has a lot of activity back in the first half, but credit again to the defense of San Juan for holding him down.
Okay, so the San Juan Kings go for gold at 10-1. Kaya medyo mabigat-bigat na kalaban talaga itong San Juan, but we did not expect them to run rampant in the first half already.
So San Juan just showing total domination right now. The guys like Pau Havillonar, even Michael Calisaan had his moments back in the first half, and the guys like Zach Wang. So it has been
si Zach Wang, di na nga natin nakita ng second quarter.
It has been a tough night para dito naman sa big guys of San Pedro, because very agile, very quick itong kanilang mga counterparts in the Kings.
28-point advantage, all the numbers going San Juan's way. What is to prevent them from relaxing in the second half? I think that's the big question.
Well, for San Juan, they have to treat this game as if it's back to zero. They need to go back to what's working for them, which is their pressure defense, running on every opportunity, and being on point with their half-court sets. Nakita natin kanina, they've been setting a lot of staggered screens to open up their shooters, and so far, that has been working for them. Para naman sa panic ng San Pedro, it is a tall order for them. Easier said than done, but they need to make stops. They need to force San Juan to take low percentage shots, grab that rebound, and run and score early baskets.
I think a reasonable goal would be to cut the lead in half.
That's true.
Before the fourth quarter.
It is something that we know they're capable of. They have the materials to do that. Question is will San Juan be a little relaxed? Dahil yun ang nakikita kong pagkakataon eh. Talagang itong San Juan, it is in their hands right now to clamp up itong San Pedro.
Let's just say that the game looks safely in hand at this point. It is up to them how it ultimately comes out.
But it may be a cliche, but we've seen stranger things happen in basketball. So talagang hindi pa natin masasabi to.
Kung tapos na, as they say, it's final buzzer, but realistically, this is a huge deficit to climb back out of if you are the San Pedro Pablo Escobets.
And right now, we see our crowd, Ito namang pagkakataon naman ng San Juan players to honor their special someone. I believe this is the wife of Coach Yong Garcia, the wife of Michael Calisaan. So, mga romantic din pala itong mga kaibigan natin from San Juan.
Oo naman, isipin mo na lang once a year para bawiin lahat ng kasalanan mo. Malaking bagay din yun. Points yan, points. Once again, Bill Velasco here with Melo Navarro and Jess Constantino coming to you live from Paco Arena in Manila. So far, the San Juan Kings go for gold, have a lot to celebrate. And the San Pedro Pablo Escobets really have their work cut out for them. Pero small goals muna para sa Pablo Escobets. Cut the lead down little by little, make a stop here and there.
No, they need to treat this game as a possession by possession ball game. No, they need to win and compete every chance they get against the San Juan team. Dahil alam naman natin, they will not slow down.
Oh no.
Especially with these guys, sila AJ Miranda on the floor. Limited minutes pa lang ang nilalaro nito eh. Although they have a huge lead right now, I'm sure the guys like itong sila AJ, itong sila Mojica, they want to prove to their coaches na they belong to this rotation.
Oo. And pag ganyan kalaki yung lamang at bumaba yung lamang, kasalanan mo eh.
Oo. And I think right now they're trying to treat nga kanina, no, earlier, there's some blood dun sa siko nitong si Felix Apreco.
And inescapably, some of the blood got on his jersey, so they're trying to clean it out. Ang hirap pa naman linisin yan.
Puti pa naman yung suot nila ngayon.
Well, love may be in the air, but the passion here is all on the hardwood. And we're finally going to resume the game. Felix Apreco trotting onto the floor. All spanking clean. Third quarter underway. Lozada whipping it out. Whipping it over. Three-point shot does not work again. A lot of blue shirts there for the rebound for San Juan. Panganiban stepping on the gas, gaining a big screen. Wow.
And if you're a young big guy right now watching the game, yung ginawa ni Ubalde doon, credit half of the score too, because he set that screen para sa layup.
Nakalibre yung kakampi niya. It is now 30. Tumataginting na 30 puntos.
Janos Lozada, one guy who could really light it up from beyond the arc. He needs to get more touches in this game.
Half-baked pick and roll. San Juan opts to go outside. They use the penetration as a distraction. Ito. Went more for the foul than the basket. Sayang yung pagkakataon. San Juan always looking for the open man. Missing on the follow-up. Our game is fast and loose here in the third quarter. Remember, Karangyan is not playing for the Escobets. It's a big loss for them. Shot clock down to 7. Santos muscling his way inside.
And Santos has had a tough night so
Oh
far.
boy. Better execution for San Juan. Baseline J doesn't go. They get it back. They have all the time in the world. Ubalde. Lozada again. This one's off the rim. Apreco is back on the floor.
This time around, it's going to be against Ubalde. And I have to say, I'm impressed with this player. Natong si Ubalde knows his role.
Yeah.
But take a look at this three-pointer. Ayun yun, that rebounding battle.
Made sure there were no obstacles in the way. Estrella. It will stay on the Escobets side of the floor. Now let's hear what Jess Constantino found out at halftime. Jess?
Bilin Melo, inside the dugout, Coach Nel of San Pedro, Pablo Escobets, pointed out na hirap na nga daw sila sa opensa. Hindi pa sila makadepensa, kaya ang instructions niya for the second half, pressure the ball handler of San Juan. He also made adjustments on offense dahil nabasa na nga daw ng San Juan itong mga laro nila. At ang encouragement nga ni Coach Nel, unti-unti lang daw, one step at a time, 1 point at a time. For the San Juan Kings naman, Senator Jinggoy is all smiles during the halftime break. Short and simple lang ang paalala niya sa San Juan Kings. Keep playing how they're playing. Back to you, gentlemen.
All right. And so far, they are trying.
And speaking of someone who's been trying, itong si Jomar Santos, scoring his first point here in the game. He is averaging 15.1 per contest.
Yun, isa pang vacuum para si sa San Pedro Pablo Escobets. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. San Juan starting to miss now.
And that's gotta hurt.
Oh, yes.
Turnover number 12. Napakahirap dumipensa and yung mga opportunities nyo sana na maibaba ito, no? Na itatapon pa yung bola.
Patuloy ang pagbabalasa ng tao ng San Pedro Pablo Escobets. They're down still by 27. San Juan very relaxed now, just executing.
And you would see a lot of confidence that jump shot mula to kay Hernandez. He was sizing up his defender.
Basket count.
One of the rare chances para dito sa San Pedro to run their fast break. That time, di pa naka-ready itong si Ubalde. Natake na ni Preco.
Kung pwede daw po ulit ipasok, kahit maya-maya, yung number 19, Santos.
Take a look at that again. Felix Preco attacking itong si Ubalde, getting that end one opportunity.
He misses though. You know, at a certain point, San Pedro is going to realize that it's not working. They really just gotta create something new for themselves. Ito, nakaka-score kaagad yung San Juan.
That is a tough shot. Mula dito kay AJ Miranda, going to his weak side. That was the left, but still able to get that shot.
Lead is back up to 29. Santos, left-handed. Layup gets fouled. They're getting a lot of these three-point opportunities.
And if you're Jomar Santos, talagang doble kayod na at this point of the game. But this is still a huge lead that they need to climb back from.
All right, we have another report from Jess Constantino. Jess?
Bilin Melo, kung diskarte lang ang pag-uusapan, hindi magpapahuli itong si Jomar Santos ng San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Alam niyo ba na side hustle lang niya itong basketball because he is a full-time government employee. Nagsimula sa DPWH 7 years ago and last year lumipat siya sa LTO Central Office. Alam daw niya kasi na hindi pang habang buhay itong basketball. Kaya nung pandemic, sinimulan din nila na kanyang asawa ang kusinegro. Ito yung mga comfort food at sizzling plates pangdagdag kita. Nagsimula nga daw siya maghilig sa pagluluto nung 15 years old siya dahil laging nauutusan ng kanyang nanay na magluto ng pang-ulam nila. Back to you, gentlemen.
Saan kaya yun? No? At bakit hindi tayo nabibigyan?
Mukhang yan yung mga menu para sa amin eh. No? But I think Ubalde just got his 5th personal foul.
Well, that was quick. Talk about taking your job seriously.
Si Ubalde had played 7 minutes today, was able to score 2 points and 2 rebounds. Pero most important, naipahinga niya. Itong sila Dexter Maiquez,
ito si
Michael
Gamboa, we haven't seen him since the start of the game. This is as close as they have come in a while. It's still 25 points. So we were saying they can get it down to 14 or so. Medyo may laban pa. Pero wala pa yung starting unit ng San Juan. Oh, that pass was to whom it may concern. Like an office memo. Crossover, Estrella trying to hang. Lost it. Ito naman, parang nangangarera itong San Juan Kings go for gold. Naitapon din ang bola. So, ang daming action ni Apreco din, ano?
And not a good news para dito sa San Pedro. Ito na, another guy about to check in.
Uh-oh.
Let's take a look at this shot mula kay Jomar Santos. And as they were jockeying for position, ayun, naibalibag itong si AJ Miranda.
Basketball na, may wrestling pa. Derigue coming in, he had, 5 quick points when he was fielded in the second quarter. Sayang kasi pagkakataon na sana na maibaba pa yung lamang ng San Juan. Ano? Zach Wang, we didn't see him in the second quarter. Still a bit cold off the bench.
And that is one shot. But he's really trying to develop itong Zach Wang. I could see his social media post. He's working on those threes.
Stalker ka pala, partner. We call it research. Estrella pretty much trying to do everything and lost the ball. Hindi nila dapat gawin yun ngayon.
Oh, that has been the story para dito sa San Pedro. A lot of isolation plays that results in turnovers.
Lead is still 25. Make that 27 again. This 25-point blockade has been hard for them to break through. Parang nasasayang yung pagod nila eh. Foul on Huang.
It was a pushing foul called on him. He was able to keep in step, pero dun sa Jomar was about to take his shot, nagkaroon ng tulak.
So we have Homo checking back into the game for the San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Santos makes quick work of the first free throw. So relaxed about the second one as well. The lead is 25. Again, that's where they've been stopped at 25 points. The lead was 30 a few minutes ago. Coming up on 4 minutes. Penalty ng San Juan. San Pedro with only one foul in this period. Sayang. There was only 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Masakit yung mga ganong sitwasyon. They were over-aggressive in trying to trap itong si Agent Miranda.
San Juan with a fresh clock. Missed the reverse layup though. They'll try corner 3 instead.
And even Gamboa, his first entry in the game, already knocking down and contributing.
The lead is back up to 28. Failed solo foray. Sayang. Naagaw na sana.
No, not much movement in the offense para dito sa San Pedro, as you see on our screens. Senator Jinggoy Estrada.
Because you know that given the time, it will reach a point when it is mathematically impossible to catch up.
But it was on the 7-minute mark of the third. Nung mga second and third stringers ang nasa loob, that was the perfect time for San Pedro.
Hirap na si Santos eh, pero parang siya lang eh. San Juan setting up their three-point shooters, making it look easy. Biggest lead of the game, 31.
Same spot, same result para dito kay Gamboa.
Things going from bad to worse. Santos. Sa kanya lahat eh, no? Sa kanya lahat ang bola eh. He commits a foul. But that's already frustration.
Is that shot once again from Gamboa? Talagang hinahanap siya ng mga kampi niya. You know, that's the nice thing about San Juan. Supporting everybody in their team. That's the reason why they already have 15 assists in this game.
Galinato coming in for San Juan. Javier coming in for San Pedro. So every time the Pablo Escobets have an opportunity, they should really make the most out of it. Kasi nagmimintis din naman yung San Juan.
Ito Derigan knocking down a three-pointer.
This is a guy who's provided a lot of quality minutes in this game. Foul on the drive. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left. Penalty na rin ng San Pedro.
And you would see on our screens itong si Chris Javier talking to Coach Nel Parado. Wala pa rin masyado na i-contribute itong si Chris, no? After that impressive performance last game, he has been held down to just a point and 2 rebounds for tonight.
Well, the San Juan Kings have done their homework. Whoa, 2 misses from the free throw line. Very unusual. Homo usually doesn't get this much playing time.
Extended
Pero,
minutes dahil wala nga si Karangian.
Oo. San Juan pushing the tempo here. Gamboa had to give it up at the last second, but couldn't score it. Homo gets a layup. Down to 26. Can lob it inside. San Juan will reset. Corner three wide open. Yes. Ito, kailangan ng San Pedro Pablo Escobets ng timeout. They're basically running in place. 73-44 is our score.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed, of course, and I hope you keep on watching. Lagi kayo manood ng Ito ang Kongreso para malaman ninyo kung ano po nangyayari sa ating bansa at para malaman nyo kung anong ginagawa ng inyong mga congressman at ng mga senador. Maraming salamat.
Ito ang Kongreso, Sunday, 10 a.m. on IBC 13.
73-44, last minute and a half of the third quarter. An insurmountable lead by San Juan, and they're still plugging away.
Ganong kahirap makashoot against the defense of San Juan.
Yeah, three-point shot against two defenders with the clock winding down. Again, they have not been able to get below 25 points. They go inside now. But giving up an easy layup for an iffy three-point shot, not a wise decision.
Chris Xavier already had an open lane to his left. Pero yun nga, turnovers continue to pile up para dito sa San Pedro.
And San Juan just really just basically following the game plan. Wang denying Javier the entry pass. Forcing a turnover again. And there's a foul on the attack.
And the bench of San Pedro asking for an offensive foul there. They're saying na itong si Galinato warded off his defender.
You can hold your arm straight out in front of you, but you cannot just use it to shove another player out of the way. Malonzo will check in now for San Juan Kings go for gold.
Let's take a look at what happened again.
Well, his arm was swatted away.
Pero you could argue na on his way up, nandun na yung kamay.
You were saying during the last timeout that no player of San Juan is in double figures yet, and they've already scored 75 points.
Yes, so itong ang si Gamboa is the one leading right now with 9 points, and he has already only played 12 minutes.
That's a really impressive stat. And again, a turnover to end the third quarter, looks like it. 75-47. What a woeful score for San Pedro. Taiwan for three here, and he knocks it down. So, heading into the fourth period. Let's take a look at Gamboa's highlights.
And the leading scorer for San Juan Kings, knocking down 2 3-pointers on the left corner. This is the second one. Talagang hinahanap siya ng kanyang mga teammates, and this is the third, an assist coming from Ajem Miranda.
All that just in this period. 78-47. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Parang father confessor si Commissioner. Pero tuloy pa rin ang trabaho, ano? It's not just the games, it's everything that happens behind the scenes. It's everything that goes into planning. And these are the games on Thursday at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. The Quezon Titans versus the Bicol Spicy Oragon. The Cam Norte Warriors versus Novaliches QC Warriors. And Strong Group Athletics Benilde versus Juan Munti. Very, very interesting and impactful games. They will shake up the team standings. Back to live action.
Here's the quarter scoring 12, 14, and 21 for San Pedro, 23, and an impressive 31 second quarter points for San Juan. At 24 naman for the third. Yun talaga, no? That was the reason why they blew this game wide open. Yung strong second quarter.
And the bench. Everybody came to play today. Sabi mo, wala pang naka-double figures.
Oh, looks like that short trip to Baguio really paid off para dito sa San Juan.
And why not? 80-49. Wang asking for the ball. Putting it on the floor. Scoring with the left.
That's a tough shot mula dito kay Zach Wang. He had the defender right in front of him, but just great body control in that shot.
And San Juan Kings go for gold, pretty much making mincemeat out of San Pedro Pablo Escobets. Ito nagkakasolohan na rin eh. Another easy pass, perfect pass, no need for a dribble. And San Pedro needs another timeout, 8:42 to go. They have been buried by an avalanche of points from the Kings. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Converge FiberX, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Healthy and Pure, official hydration partner, Topcock Gentlemen's Grooming, prepare for battle, your healthy life, Japanese Style Clinic, media partners, Fiber TV, Blast TV, and Bola.tv, live at IBC 13.
Let's review this fast break. Pure efficiency on the part of San Juan Kings. Melo, in your mind, what was the turning point of the game?
Well, it was the second group of San Juan led by the Orlan Wamar and itong sila Dexter Maiquez that set the tone back in the second quarter. Talagang dumiin yung depensa, the execution on the offensive end was on point, and after that, they never looked back. Talagang naiwan na itong San Pedro.
Almost getting an opportunity to shine here, although there's a lot of extra motion between him and the guards of San Juan. He and Taiwan and Wamar have gotten to know each other very well today. .33-point lead for the Kings. Long three-point shot. Now for San Pedro, their goal now is to make the score respectable. Get it down maybe to less than 20.
We knew that was coming.
Yes.
It was just a matter of time between these two guys.
Nagkakaasara kanina pa eh.
But the good thing about Taiwan naman ngayon, he kept his cool, ano? Hindi na bumawi. Take a look at that again. Homo, yun.
Alam mo na eh.
And that time around, Malonzo wanting to go strong to his left but better defense para dito sa San Pedro. Kaso hindi pa rin nila matapos with the rebound.
Back to the drawing board. Although they are still in the middle of the pack. Kasi pagdating ng playoffs, sila rin yung mga nasa gitna ng maglalaban-laban.
And Malonzo finally getting a basket. More patient that time.
Yes.
Starting off with that ball fake and just an easy basket for him.
San Pedro really just no longer mindful of the result of the game, just trying to execute, cut into this lead as best they can. And San Juan again cranking it up when they can.
Literally just scoring at will are the Kings. You have to give credit first to that defense of Zach Huang.
Yeah.
Blocking down itong si Alan Mangahas.
They are merciless, aren't they? Omo with an escape gets the foul and it rolls in.
Itong si Homo just being aggressive right now. Ito na yung a case of trying to motivate himself, you know,
Yes.
just wanting to end this game in a more respectable manner.
Everybody and his brother reaching in on that play. $90, or rather 89 to 54. 6.5 minutes remaining. The Pablo Escobets ceased to be a threat by the middle of the second quarter. Floater is good, plus a foul. Great body control by Galinato.
And this is starting to be a John Galinato show. The first guy to enter double digits. He already has 13 para sa San Juan.
Nauna pa. And you have Apreku and Estrella returning. Not that it will make much difference. Napabayaan lang talaga lumaki masyado yung lamang. Closing in on a 40-point lead now. Pariliagas likewise coming back in. Better ball movement, but still it's the execution.
Oo eh.
Hindi natatapos eh. Change of pace now, Zach Wang with the left reverse.
And Zach Wang developing that move. He's known to be a defender, but right now,
And he's at the other end of the floor.
Yan ang work ethic talaga.
Isa lang ba siya? Baka dalawa na silang nandun. Taiwan looking for an open shooter. Gamboa decides it's him. Almost slapped into the hoop. Wang creating great first step. He is fouled. That is an unsportsmanlike foul.
Clearly a hard foul given up there. The blow by itong si Pariliagas. And
bumuelo pa eh. More trouble now for San Pedro as Habilionar will return. Hindi, masama doon tinalikuran eh.
From that angle. Question is, was he going for the basketball?
Yeah, you don't bump a guy with your back.
Eto. Sportsman-like foul has been called on Pariliagas. Maybe some sort of frustration on his hand, ano? Dahil nga with 5 minutes and 31 left, getting improbable for them to get back in this game.
Oh, it's a foregone conclusion. Wang shaken up, misses the first free throw. Biggest lead of the game, 41 points, and there's the banished Parillagas. He's going to have to sit out 3 of the last 5.5 minutes. Alonso. Pavillonar firing away. Almost quick release. 3-pointer.
In the defense of San Juan right now, shifting to his zone, inviting itong San Pedro to take those long shots.
Soberano will return to action for the Kings. San Juan just using as much clock as they can here. Shot clock down to 4. They whip it inside. Wang dumps it in even closer. They ran out of clock, pero sayang.
They had a good intention in mind, sharing that basketball. Kinapos lang talaga sa oras, and they have to give credit as well. It's a help defense for denying Villonar of an easy layup.
Galinato and company return. Everybody getting their fair shake in this game for San Juan. They're up by 41 points. Apreco. Derigue. Apreco can't hang on to it.
Yeah, that was tough dahil nga itong San Pedro has been successful from beyond the arc, and yun na lang ang pinapayagan ng San Juan ngayon, natira sa kanila.
Coming up on 4 minutes, jackknife does not work. Ngayon, sinusubukan naman ng San Pedro na tumakbo.
And that time, itong si Pau Villonar, no? Hindi niya nasasabayan yung mga ganun.
Oo. San Juan just running their basic plays here. Taking the open shots. They know that the lead is really just insurmountable at this point. All the Kings have to do now is just slow it down. Mojica will come back in to add some fresh legs to the Kings. Shot clock down to 8. They blow the whistle.
So ito ngayon si Galinato will get a much deserved rest. He's the highest pointer right now, 17 points para dito sa San Juan.
And all of that just in the last few minutes.
Oh. What a luxury to have, ano?
Yeah.
Any given moment may pwedeng pumutok.
Kaya nga eh. Estrella faked the 3, got closer. Still nothing. Ito, pinag-iinitan talaga nila si Apreco, ano?
And itong si Felix Apreco, despite the tough opposition that he has, still has 13 rebounds in this game.
Oh my goodness.
Flirting with a double-double actually. 9 points na rin itong si Felix.
Dugong ano eh, Rodman.
Oh.
Those are the numbers he was putting up in the NBA, 14 to 17 rebounds a game. Apreco whips it over the Cabo. First points of the game. Coming up on the 3-minute mark.
And for San Pedro, no, for their bench players, this is a perfect opportunity to show your coaches na pwede kang isama sa rotation.
Tama.
They're just continuing with that barrage of 3-pointers talking about San Juan.
Homo is blocked and fouled.
Itong si Homo is just working triply hard. Pero yun nga, it could be a case of late effort na, you know, for them.
He's filling in some pretty big shoes. The lead has shrunk a little bit to 36, possibly 35. Oh, Preco allowed to get the rebound, and it's going to be a foul. Wala namang umaamin eh.
But that time, itong si Papa Villar, naka-box out naman eh.
Oo eh.
It's just that the will nitong si Apreco to get that rebound.
The hops this player has. Got to work on his free throws though. They get the ball back again. Long three off the rim. 2.5 minutes remaining. San Juan's moving the ball around. Avillonar in the post. Kicking it out. Ito, tumatakbo ang San Pedro. Apreco finishing.
Ito si Apreco now entering that double-double performance once again para sa kanyang kupunan. But so far, he is the only bright spot para sa kanila.
Sad to say. Ang maganda at masakit dito sa PSL, single round robin. Walang pagkakataong gumanti unless you meet each other in the playoffs. San Juan just really taking whatever open shots they get. Everything but the basket.
Even those easy shots, eh, may halong pagod na rin para dito kay Homo.
A lot of players taking turns doing the damage. Oh, missed dunk there. Would have made our highlight reel for sure.
And I think itong San Juan will just milk the clock away in this possession. They have really shown total dominance here in this game.
Yeah, they basically took the fight over in the middle of the second quarter. And nothing San Pedro can do about it. Lead is still a commanding 34 points.
That has been the story of the game for San Pedro. 5 out of 28 from the three-point line.
San Juan would just dribble the time away. So the game mercifully ends with the San Juan Kings go for gold, winning 98-64 over the San Pedro Pablo Escobets. And let's make it official. Here's our super move of the game, brought to you by Dumper Party List. Yan, yung stutter step na yun. Tapos kaliwa, reverse pa.
The change of pace made wonders para dito kay Zach Huang. Attacking the right side, but going to his strong side, which is the left.
And shooting off the opposite foot. And our top cock defensive play of the game.
So there's a post-up play. Ubalde providing that help defense.
Binalik yung bola.
The good thing about this guy, he knows his role and nakaabang talaga siya for that shot, erasing that attempt from Monte.
And who is our best player of the game, partner? Could you kindly introduce him, please?
Well, a lot of choices para dito sa San Juan, but at the end of the game, it was John Galinato who really stood out. He scored most of his points here in the fourth quarter. Had 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, including this open layup during transition. He has been impressive all throughout this game.
All right, and he is with Jess Constantino now. Jess?
Mga ating super player of the game, of course, John Galinato from San Juan Kings. John, ang ganda na ng nilalaro ng team ninyo. Sa tingin mo ba, meron pa kayong kailangang pagtrabahuhan or i-work out as a team?
Oo naman, every game, every day talaga sa ensayo. Kahit na lalo na sa ensayo, opportunity para mag-improve bawat isa as a individually and as a team, lalo na as a team. Kasi kami, like ako, bago sa team, dapat namin magamay yung system na pinapatakbo ng coaches namin and mga teammates ko po.
Thank you, John. Ngayon naman, it's Love Month. So meron ka bang gustong batiin ng mga mahal sa buhay?
Madami. Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God, kay Lord Jesus Christ. Binigay niya akong lakas na makapaglaro. Binabati ko din Mama Amy ko, Papa Abi, Kuya, Baby Dre, Baby Z, Angel, tsaka yung lola ko sa Oslob. Happy birthday. And yung mga relatives ko sa Oslob and sa Bohol. And yung girlfriend ko, si Dimples, si Bing and Moy. And binabati ko din po, and magpapasalamat po kay Senator Jingo Estrada, Boss Jeremy Go, Boss James Go, Congressman Brian Yamsuan, Go for Gold, Bicol Saro, Party List, DLMT Sportswear, and JSU Amoso.
Thank you again, John, and congratulations to San Juan Kings. Balik sa inyo, Bill and Melo, to close up this game.
All right. How about we look at the games on Thursday once again? The Quezon Titans versus Bicol Spicy Oragon. Camp Norte Warriors versus Novaliches Quezon City Warriors. And SGA Blazers versus Juan Munti. And that's all on Thursday at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. How about a parting shot, partner?
Well, it has been an eventful day for us. Napakaganda ng ating mga naging laro. No? Even this last game, we've seen a lot of impressive plays from San Juan Kings. And we expect more as we approach the playoffs.
All right, things are just starting to heat up in the Filipina Super League President's Cup. On behalf of my partner Melo Navarro, our courtside reporter Jess Constantino, and all of us who make up Nudge Productions, Bill Velasco po. Thank you for joining us. We will see you on Thursday. Take care. God bless. Happy Valentine's Day.
Ang pambansang liga na